like a ball for your pool?
Yeah, you can buy these
I
things.
find that hard to believe.
So they're maybe like $300 or $400. We get Russ to pay for it times 2.
Oh, he'll totally be
That's
on that.
$600 or $800, and we got him. And now
Hey,
Amanda.
Russ, we're not going to have a bus trip anymore. We're going to have a ball trip.
Hey, we're bowling across the lake. Who's ready? Let's go, everybody. What's the worst thing you've ever eaten that you found on the floor of your car?
I have never eaten anything I found on the floor.
Come on.
Never.
What about like a Tic Tac that has no stickiness to it?
No. Dan told me that, I don't know why he was under the seat in my car the other day, but he said he found like a whole, like, large fry worth of French fries from McDonald's.
Wow.
Oh.
And that's just missing your mouth. I mean, that's sad, right? You want to get him in the mouth.
Connie and Curtis on Channel 95.7.
It actually makes me feel a little gypped.
That you don't get to eat food from out of
That
the,
I missed a whole large fry from McDonald's under my seat.
You're not good at this. I need your help right now. I'm starting my day with a BuzzFeed quiz.
Okay.
And this is the first time that a question has actually stumped me. Okay?
All right.
It's choose a food.
Oh.
There are so many foods here that I'm having difficulty choosing a food. So I'm just going to go with whatever you think I would choose.
Okay. What are they? Give me the
French
choices.
fries, hot dog, meatloaf, which I had last night, and it's really kind of making my mouth water to seeing it. Pizza, which I love. Caesar salad, which there's nothing better. Or garlic bread. All 6 of those are great. I'm leaning right now between hot dog, meatloaf, Caesar salad, and pizza.
I would go Caesar salad.
Okay. I'm in. I'm in for Caesar salad. Thank you.
What is this quiz?
This is they're seeing if they can guess where I am right now. And we're going to see if they can. Like, if they can actually figure out where I am, then I would be
interesting.
totally set. Do you think they'll be able to? Let's see if I can continue.
know.
I only have one more to go here. How freely could you fart right now? I could fart.
Don't show us, please.
I could totally do it. So we'll say
We know. We trust you.
I am procrastinating at work, which is right. It knew that I was at work, and it nailed it. It nailed that quiz.
Shocking.
It was I knew that it was going to know where I was because it wanted to know what was above me. And fluorescent lights is what I had to pick. So it knew I was either at a shopping mall or here at
and
work.
since it's 6:06 in the morning.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if they take the time into account.
Who knows what BuzzFeed does.
Also wanted to know how loudly I could yell a profanity, and I said as loud as I wanted because it wouldn't matter here.
Right.
Right. So it says, yeah, I'm definitely.
Unless the microphones were on.
If they were on,
Then you can't.
Then 0.
But as soon as they're off, man,
Man, we let it rip.
you can say whatever you want.
Don't we? We just no holds barred.
I have a potty mouth.
Oh my goodness,
I admit it.
such a potty mouth.
I do.
And it cracks me up all the time because people don't expect it. And then you're like, you beep, 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 beep. And people are like, whoa.
That doesn't sound like Connie from the radio.
Tom,
no, because I can't talk that way on the radio.
Tom, you're not allowed to use those words on the radio.
It's like I remember when Howard Stern first went to satellite, and he was like, I'm not going to swear. I'm not going to swear. And it lasted 1 hour.
And what did he say?
1 hour. The F word.
Of course he did.
I know. I was like, I mean, I'm not being judgy because I wouldn't even say
No.
I'm not going to because I know I would.
You would just start saying those words.
It would be hard to do, though, after so many years of not.
Right, and maybe that's why it took him an hour. Because
Right.
he's thinking, and finally somebody said, you can say whatever you want around here.
Well, beep, 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 beep,
Exactly.
beep, 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 beep,
I
beep,
finally
beep,
got
beep.
the talking to from Katie the other day. She said, I know the girls are getting older, but we still need to watch how we're talking around them. And not from swearing, just from other things that I say. I made what I'd like to say is a very funny joke, and the entire group of adults laughed.
Right.
And Elizabeth and Charlotte were standing right next to me and did not laugh because they didn't get the joke.
right.
And Katie said, you got to watch. And I said, but come on, hilarious? And she's like, hilarious, yes. But now the kids are going to be asking at school, or what if they parrot it?
Right.
I'm like, come on. That was a gold mine. That's a home run of a joke right there.
You got to be aware, though, right?
And I the same thing applied. I said, well, they don't even know what I'm talking about. She's like, right. But they could start saying it or asking.
Well, it's just
about
like
it.
anybody to a 3-year-old. If you swear around a 3-year-old, they don't know what you're saying,
No.
but they repeat it.
You admire, and all of a sudden they go, where's the blank and milk? And you're like, whoa, it's right over here,
Which-
you little
How
blank.
can you not laugh if that happens?
Because
like,
you're-
I would have to laugh.
You're mortified. You're mortified because everyone thinks you're a bad parent.
I would not think
person.
that you were a bad parent. I would think you were a fun parent.
I told you, Haley wanted to watch a movie, and I said, no, you can't watch that movie yet. I think it was Major League. I had said how great it is
Right.
and what a fun movie it is, and I said, no, you're not ready. At 12, you're not ready for Major League.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, well, why? And I said, well, they swear a lot.
Yeah.
And she says, but I've heard people swear. And I said, but never with your dad sitting in the room laughing about it.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's
Right.
it's a different thing because that movie, you get that movie ruined for you watching it on like TBS.
That's a Charlie Sheen movie, right?
Charlie Sheen is in
Yeah.
it. Corbin Burnson, Wesley Snipes, the entire everyone
Wow.
who was anyone.
Yeah.
But you watch it on TV, and it's the cleanest thing. I mean, you're like, oh yeah, and then you put it in for 1 second on the DVD player.
Sweary.
Oh my
Super
goodness!
sweary.
And you forget because of TV.
Yeah.
TV's ruined
Some
it.
shows you should never watch. Some movies you should never watch on TV.
And like
It's
what?
like, did you see the whole conversation about Roadhouse?
No, I didn't. What's going on with Roadhouse?
Wendy posted last night that Wendy Reed, who's on the air after us,
Okay.
posted that she had never seen Roadhouse, and everybody was like,
Okay.
Roadhouse, that was the best movie ever. Just don't watch it on TV.
I also have never seen Roadhouse.
Such a great movie.
Maybe Wendy and I
then,
should spend a day.
Then, of course, Tom weighed in with like
great
70.
soundtrack.
He weighed in with like 75 quotes up from Roadhouse and said, "You're probably going down the gender lines. You're probably going to get different answers." And I was like,
The
"No, you're
gender
not."
lines.
Every woman on there was like, "Wendy, watch it. Wendy, watch
Okay.
it." I mean, I didn't post, but I thought the same thing.
That's where Pat Swayze is a bouncer in a bar, and
he fixes
he
bars.
cleans it up. Sam Elliott is in it, right? And he's the beef is what's for dinner.
Yeah,
guy.
I love
and then
him.
They cook up a steak or something, and then they're all good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, never seen it.
It's a great movie.
Because I think, like, doesn't he have his shirt off on the cover? And I was like, I don't want to see. And I had seen Dirty Dancing. Is it before or after Dirty Dancing?
After.
So it came out after.
Yeah.
So I had seen the, what's the one? Wolverine, Red Dawn. I'd seen Red Dawn.
Okay.
And I'm loving Pat Swayze. Like, Pat Swayze is the man, and they're drinking deer blood, and they're saving themselves from the Russians, and this is awesome. And then you see Dirty Dancing. And you're like,
He's a
come
good
on.
actor, is
You're
what
like,
you say then.
But you're 13. You're 13, you see Dirty Dancing, you're like, who is this guy?
Why did you see Dirty Dancing when you were 13?
That's when it came out.
Yeah, but why would you see it?
Because we rented it. My parents, we had a VCR. We rented
It doesn't
Dirty
seem like
Dancing.
anything you would care about
So,
ever.
well, the music. I like the music.
You did?
Yeah, how can you not? The dancing and the pretty girls are in it.
What?
So watching that, I'm like, oh, I don't want to go see this Roadhouse movie. I think-
Roadhouse was better than Dirty Dancing.
And then the next Pat Swayze movie I saw was Ghost. I saw that in the theater, and I was like, okay, this Pat Swayze's got it, and then he died. So I couldn't see any of his other movies. So that's it.
I think Roadhouse was even after Ghost.
After Ghost?
Maybe? I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Okay.
Anyway, it's a great flick.
So I should watch it.
I mean, if you're a man, according to Tom.
Which I am a man, then I would love it.
Yes, you would love it.
Okay.
I love it, and I'm not a man.
You're a woo man, a lady. Amanda, have you seen the movie Roadhouse? Oh, you're not working.
Your microphone's not working. We can't even hear you.
Oh, no.
Hi, Amanda.
Is it
She's
working
waving.
now?
Are you there?
Hello?
Yeah. There.
Oh, I jiggled the thing and now it works.
Have you
Oh,
seen the movie
hi.
The Roadhouse?
No.
Okay.
No, I have not.
Is it called The Roadhouse?
Just
The
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Just Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
All right, so that's what we should do today.
Yeah, you should watch it.
But not
Probably
on
won't
TV.
be a Redbox.
It would be in Redbox, wouldn't
I
it?
don't
They
know.
have every movie ever invented in that
No.
Redbox?
No.
Oh,
Ghost was 1 year after Roadhouse.
okay.
Oh, wow. That's close.
So I
Yeah.
saw Ghost in the theater. Roadhouse,
I don't
no.
remember. I don't even. Well, who knows? That was a long time ago. I don't remember Roadhouse being in the theater.
Oh, maybe
I don't know
a
if it was
straight to DVD or straight to video back then, right?
I don't know. Maybe it was
Straight
but
to Amazon
I don't think I saw
Prime.
it in the. I don't think I saw it in the theater, but it's a great movie.
Okay, so maybe like on a date night, maybe Katie and I would want to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay,
You would both like it.
It's a
I
good
think.
date movie. Okay, well, I'm pumped for it. Maybe this weekend if I can find some time.
Yeah, that would be
maybe
great.
get it online. Maybe it's on the Netflix.
Maybe
I'll look that up.
you should look that
That's
up.
what I'm going to do. Is it going to be warm today?
Yes. Today is actually the warmest day as of right now, in the
Okay.
next 7 days. 62 is the high today. There's a chance of some rain later on.
Because tomorrow's the end of the world, right? Like between 6:30 and 7:30, it's the blood moon. And
Yeah.
if we were cavemen, we would think that we were all dying. Mm-hmm. So we have one more day.
You got to look to the west.
One more day. We're going to have, who's in with us tomorrow? Andrew is in, right?
Andrew, yes.
We're going to have Andrew out, positioned to get some pictures because this is going to be the last blood moon that we'll see in our lifetime.
He should be on top of the
Eiffel
parking
Tower.
structure.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, I was going to say Eiffel Tower.
Well, the Eiffel Tower's not here.
Would you be able to see it from the Eiffel Tower?
I don't know. Can't you see anything from there? It's very high. But really, it's not that high. Like when you're in
No.
Vegas, you're like, this is not that tall. Like, come on.
Is it the same size?
I
Is it
feel-
to scale?
I feel like it is the
I don't
same
know if
size.
it is or not.
And the Statue of Liberty is shorter than you would think that it is. But when you see it, you're like, that's big.
Still tall, though.
Taller than us?
Yes.
Like, but not the
Taller
tallest.
than us.
Taller than all of us.
So, so today the high is 62, and then we're in the 50s for the next week.
Oh.
But sunny.
And we'll take it.
I know.
right?
Sunny in like mid to upper 50s. It's going to be nice.
That's nice.
Very
'cause
fall-y.
We could pretend like we're cats and just sit inside the window with the sun shining on us, and we'll think that it's 90.
Yes.
It's half the size.
Half the size of the moon?
No. The Eiffel Tower at the Paris in Las Vegas is half
Yeah.
the size of the actual
The
Eiffel
actual
Tower in
one.
Paris.
Okay.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
So, yeah, it doesn't look tall at all. You're there, and you're like, what is this?
It's like 2 stories.
Exactly. Ooh la la. No, more like no, thank you, France. I do have an update for you.
About?
You asked me yesterday if our heat had been turned on.
Yeah.
And how cold it had been in our home. Mm-hmm. 58 degrees when Katie went downstairs with Haley yesterday. The heat was turned on.
Yeah.
She had.
That's what mine was 58 when I turned it on,
and
too.
that's what I told her. I said, well, Connie also made the distinction that it's
Yep.
58, it had to kick in. Because I was sitting, we're sitting yesterday in the living room, and Katie has a blanket on her. She's wearing a sweater and another blanket. So 2 blankets and a sweater. And I said, we have one of those buttons that you push, and it gets hotter in here. She's like, I already turned it on. Turned it on this morning.
What'd she set it
It's
at?
not helping. I think 61.
Yeah, that's what I
You know,
said mine
just to
at,
get
too.
it, just to get it going.
Just
a
so
little
it
bit.
wasn't bitter cold. Like when you could
Exactly.
see your breath in the house,
That's no good.
it's time to turn it on.
Well, and she has to do that because whenever I get super hot, I want the air conditioner to go down like 7 degrees. And she's like, no, you just need it to kick in. I'm like, okay, fine. So I'll go down 2 degrees. So then she goes up 2 degrees. We've compromised as a married
Aw,
couple.
that's so nice.
That's what we do.
That is very nice.
Just want to kick in and then you want it to stay on for a little while.
If you had your windows open last night, it's super cold. Can you
Oh,
imagine sleeping with your
my.
windows open right now?
I saw somebody sleeping on the sidewalk here last night, and I was thinking, what a bad time to be homeless because during the day, you're hot and you got to carry around all your stuff. But then at night, you need it all. You need all your blankets
Yep.
because, so what do you do with them during the day?
I
You
don't
don't see
know.
these people carrying around like the Bed Bath & Beyond bags.
Maybe you just leave them under the overpass.
That could be under
Yeah.
the overpass. And this homeless person was wearing Crocs. And I was thinking, that's not the best footwear for someone.
Weren't they? The homeless person was right in front of our building this
Yeah.
morning. Weren't the Crocs next to them?
Right by their head.
Yeah.
So nobody
So
could
they weren't
steal
even
them.
wearing 'em.
Surprise possession. What? You don't sleep in your shoes, do you?
I think I would if I was homeless.
You would.
And when it's 46 degrees outside, don't your feet get cold?
But the Crocs aren't keeping you warm.
Well, they would help.
Now, maybe a tiny
Anything
tad
would
bit.
help.
But yeah, like 2 comforters, and I was thinking, well, it's not this cold. And I was thinking, well, maybe it is. I
It's
don't
46 degrees.
know. 46 is
Pretty
cold.
chilly.
Like our bodies, that's
And
half
with
of
all
our body.
the rain we've had in the last few days, like yesterday, I was like, it feels very humid, cold.
And then it
Yeah.
poured.
I slept right through that. I didn't even
What?
hear it. Yeah, apparently there was hail and everything else.
Like
I slept right through it.
the second thunderclap, I said to Katie, what do you think that is? And she's like, that's a thunderstorm. It's coming. I was like, oh, and she had seen on her phone.
Mm-hmm.
But the first one was like this. And then the
Far
second
away.
one was,
Yeah.
I'm like, is Godzilla coming? You know, what? Is somebody coming to smash our neighborhood right now? And then, yeah, we had hail, we had rain. Wasn't good. She wanted me to walk out to the bus stop with the umbrella and stand there waiting for the kids. And I was like, it's 3 houses. They can easily walk here. And she said, well, it would just be nice. And I said, well, you know what would be nicer? If I took the minivan and I sat in the driveway where the bus picks them up, and then they got in. She's like, well, that's ridiculous. And I said, and so is walking to get them.
So did you do it?
No. We stayed inside. They walked in the rain. And they didn't get the mail because it's raining. It's like, Get the mail.
So did you send one of them back out to get it?
Part of their job, yep. Go get the mail. Well,
Yeah.
my shoes are off. Well, then you won this battle. Go ahead, other one. You go get those. I don't even know which one got them. Go get the mail. Then they did.
Oh, your kids are so lucky.
Aren't they
To have
blessed?
you as they are blessed.
They are
I think
blessed.
that every day when you tell us stories.
Yeah, my kids, they are blessed.
They're blessed. All right, so there is another chance of rain tonight. 62 is the high today. It's 46 right now at 6:19.
Connie and Kurt.
6:31 on Channel 95.7 with Connie and Curtis. Good morning. 46 degrees now, 62 today, and there's a chance of rain tonight. And then the rain stops for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days.
Yeah, because it's going to be snow and frost, but whatever.
No, it's supposed to be sunny and like 57, 58 every day for the next 5 days.
Woohoo!
That's pretty exciting. Did you see the story last night about the cop in the Battle Creek area who pulled a woman over for a traffic violation? I'm not really sure what it was.
Okay.
And he noticed that she had a child in the back seat in a seatbelt, not a car seat.
Okay.
And the child should have been in the car seat.
Okay.
Did you see the story?
I did not see the story.
You know what he did?
What did he do? Bought her a car seat.
He did.
What?
He didn't give her a ticket. He took her to the local Battle Creek Walmart, spent $50 on a car seat and gave it to her.
Because she didn't have a car seat, and he's like, hey, this kid needs one.
She
so-
recently had some financial troubles and lost her car as well as her children's car seats.
Okay.
And yeah, so he bought her one.
I mean, better than leaving the kid at home, I guess, to get into any kind of trouble.
how nice is he?
It seems he's nice.
It's awesome.
I mean, and you get that officer discretion where he can decide to write a ticket or to not, right?
And then she went and posted on the Facebook page of the public safety place where he's an officer and said, thank you so much, blah, blah,
Awesome.
blah. Yeah. He's a hero.
We just got to get rid of the car seat because 8. So 8 is when you don't need the booster seat anymore.
Okay.
So Charlotte got to get rid of hers.
Was she excited?
In August. Super excited. Now the big push is the front seat. So Haley is the only one who's allowed to sit in the front seat. And the other two, by law, are not allowed in the front seat at all. And they are mad about it.
What, is it a size thing or an age thing?
Well, it depends. Like in Wisconsin, it was one or the other.
Okay.
Size or age.
Yep.
And it seems here in Michigan, it's size and age. It's the same.
Okay.
So it applies both across. And that's how we interpreted it. Who knows if that's the truth.
So what's the age?
I think you have to be 12.
12. So if you're 12 and really short, then you can't?
Here, correct.
Yeah.
And then some people are like, well, whatever, just put them in because they're 12. I mean, they're obviously going to be driving in 4 years. They're never going to
Right.
get taller.
Right.
Go ahead and let them do it.
They're never
But
gonna get
Do you
taller.
remember when we were kids? Like every day,
Yes.
my sister and I would fight over who got to be in the front seat,
Mm-hmm.
you know, or you'd go riding around. I remember the first time I ever rode in a pickup truck. It was in the back of the pickup truck
Mm-hmm. Right.
with like 18 other kids.
Yeah.
You know, we had the
And it wasn't like you were going 5 miles an hour.
no, they were
flying.
flying. I mean, it was a friend of my parents. We're driving the truck, and then all of the other parents followed. We were all going to the same place, and every kid wanted to ride in the back of the pickup.
Right.
And they said, okay.
Yeah.
We all went. We would lay down in the back of station wagons is what we did. It
Yeah.
didn't matter.
I was the youngest kid, so I always got tossed wherever I would fit, up in the back window,
Yes.
down at my siblings' feet in the back seat. They'd get sick of me and kick me into the front seat, and I'd sit on that bench thing that came, the arm that
Yes.
came down. Remember
Oh,
that?
remember you would sit in the front seat next to your mom and dad, like between them? Like, that is not allowed
Straddling.
anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Can't do any of that
No.
stuff anymore. I miss that. You
I
know?
don't miss that.
I do like, though, that Haley can sit next to me. So if Haley and I go on a car trip, she's next to me so I can actually talk to her.
Right.
If I'm with one of the other ones, they're way back in the back of the minivan. And they always sit in the furthest back like I'm a limo driver. And they're home Jeeves, and I'm yelling like, hey, what's going on? They're like, we can't hear you. Turn the radio up.
Oh, that's
and
funny.
they're singing and dancing and eating and ruining and throwing food everywhere.
So no car seats left in your automobile.
We have 0 car seats.
Yay, and no booster seats.
No booster seats. Yeah, car seats go away, I think, when you're 5 or 6, and then
Okay.
you go booster after that.
Nothing else.
And that's the
Just
big thing.
butts and seat belts.
So, like, for the 8th birthday party, we went, I forget where we went. We went somewhere, maybe a movie or something, and we had people drop off their booster seats with their kid.
Oh, right.
Like, that's what you do. So it's like, all right, well, apparently we need 2 cars here because we don't have enough room for all these booster seats in this minivan. We need to take a second car. So we had to take 2 cars to the birthday party
Because of all the booster seats.
Just because all the booster seats.
Yeah.
You know, it's not cool.
Well, I thought, what is his name? Ben Hall, safety officer Ben Hall with Emmett Township.
Now, do you think
You don't hear enough good stories like that.
think he turns in an expense report for that?
No.
Absolutely, he
No,
does.
I bet he doesn't.
You think he bought it out of his own pocket?
Yeah.
Here's $50. I'm going to do this for you.
I think he did.
Then he is a nicer person than I am.
Yeah.
I would definitely turn that
Well,
in.
we already knew that. We don't even know the guy.
I mean, I would definitely
Hello.
turn that form in and say, hey, I spent $50 on this. Maybe you saw me on the news, gave us a little publicity. Thanks, Battle Creek police officer Curtis. Yeah, where's my $50? I need it back.
No, I think he just did it out of the kindness of his own heart.
Well, then he is a very...
I know!
Where were they going, by the way?
I have no idea.
Because they were obviously late. If he made him go to Walmart,
Yeah.
Wouldn't you almost rather have a ticket than go an hour out of your way?
Then you got to pay the ticket, and then then you're even that much further behind if you're having financial trouble.
Yeah, but he
still can't buy
let's say
a seat.
Let's say she's going to a job interview. Like she's like, I got to get to this thing. He's like, no, you need to come to the Battle Creek Walmart. I got to buy you this car seat. She's like, I can't do it.
There's no way you can spin it into a bad thing.
I can't do it, officer.
There's no way you can
Just
spin it.
another round.
Hi, Christy.
Hi.
Hi, what's up?
I was just going to let you know, Officer Hall is a former classmate of mine.
He
What?
is.
That's awesome. Where'd you go to school? Like high school?
Fowler.
Okay.
It's very tiny town. Just let me think about this.
It's off like M59, right?
Actually, it's off M21.
Oh, M21.
Okay,
It's
now
between Ionia and St. John's.
Okay.
has he always been a great guy?
He has. So I'm not really surprised by